Hi everybody, welcome to Tiny Traders, going shopping like the farmers did 100 years ago. This is a program from the Raupp Museum. My name is Debbie Fondre. I'm the museum curator and I will be the one talking to you today. Do you like to go shopping? Farmers went shopping 100 years ago too. Do you think shopping was the same or different in the past? Do you think people bought the same things we do today? Computers, hoodies, toilet paper. Do you think people paid the same way we do today? With debit cards, with cash, maybe with your phone? Let's find out. Wait a minute. Before you go shopping, you need money. So the first step is to find out how farmers earned money 100 years ago. How did farmers earn money? 100 years ago, most families lived on farms that looked like this. How do you think the farm family made money? Did the adults get in a car and drive to work? It doesn't look like that, does it? Farmers made money by growing food. Then they would sell the food to make money. Sometimes food comes from plants. These plants are called crops. Farmers grew crops in their fields. Corn, peppers, and carrots are all examples of crops. The yellow arrow is pointing to the fields behind the farm where they would grow the crops. Sometimes food comes from animals. What animals on a farm make food? Do you see one in the picture? The arrow is pointing to a chicken. What farm animals do you think lived in the barn? That's right. Cows and pigs lived in the barn. So the farmers would have crops and cows and pigs and chickens. All about cows. Cows give milk, but how does the farmer get the milk out of the cow? The farmer milks the cow by squeezing her udder. This makes the milk come out. Cows have to be milked 2 times a day, once in the morning and once at night. This was a big job because farms usually had 5 to 10 cows to milk every day. Do you think cows give a lot of milk or a little bit of milk? Cows give a lot of milk. Every cow gives at least 2 gallons of milk per day. That means in 1 week, one cow would give 14 gallons of milk. Look at all of that milk. Could you drink that much milk in a week? No, that's okay, because your goal was not to drink the milk. Your goal was to sell the milk to make money. Chickens lay eggs. Chickens are important animals on the farm too. Each chicken lays an egg every 1 to 2 days. It would be the job of kids on the farm to gather up the eggs every day. Sometimes farms would have over 20 chickens. That's a lot of eggs to find. How many chickens can you find in this picture? Eggs equal money? 100 years ago, farmers could trade eggs to get things from the store. How did that work? If you wanted to buy socks, you could give the storekeeper 25 cents, or you could give them 5 eggs instead of the money. Can you pay with eggs at the store today? Why do you think the store won't trade in eggs anymore? Think like a farmer. If each egg in this bowl is worth 5 cents, how much money do you have? Can you count by fives? Where would the farmers shop? After the farmers made money from their cows and chickens, they could go shopping. Where did they shop? There was only one store in Buffalo Grove. It was called the Widener General Store, and it sold a little bit of everything. You could buy the things your family needed, and you could also buy things that you wanted if you had enough money left over. When it was time for your family to shop, you would bring the money you made from selling your milk, the eggs you collected, and a shopping list. This is the Widener General Store in 1899. You can tell we didn't have a lot in Buffalo Grove then, so going to the store at all would be exciting. Make a shopping list. Farmers could not buy everything they wanted. First, they had to buy what they needed. So, think like a farmer. Read the story about your farm family. Look up the price list of everything for sale at the store. Count up your eggs and your money to see how much you can spend. Make a list of what your family would need to buy to solve any problems. Do you have extra money? Then you can buy something fun. It will make more sense on the next screen. What will you buy? Go to the next slide, then hit pause while you work. Here's your story. Let's read that first. Your cow kicked over a candle and accidentally burned down your barn. Unfortunately, that's also where you stored your corn and winter clothes. You need to make sure your family will be warm and have enough food for the winter. Some neighbors offered to help rebuild the barn. You want to give them a present to thank them. Questions to keep in mind. What do you need to rebuild the barn? What do you need for the winter? What do you need to grow more food? And how will you thank your neighbors? How much money do I have? You have $1 and 10 eggs to trade. Remember, eggs are worth 5 cents each. So count by fives, count up all 10 eggs. What's for sale at the store? This list shows you everything for sale at the store and how much it costs. Let's go through it. You can buy a baseball, a candle, a clothesline, clothespins, chalk, cloth, plain, cloth, fancy. You use cloth to make clothes. A lemon, marbles, nails, soap, socks, a school book, a train ticket, a tool, yarn, rope, seeds, ribbon, or a harmonica. That's a lot to choose from. Where do I make my list? Use a separate piece of paper and a pencil. Write down what you want to buy and how much it costs. Make sure to add up the cost of everything so you don't spend too much money. Remember, you're buying as the people in the family in the story. So the questions you want to keep in mind are, what do you need to rebuild the barn? What do you need for the winter? What do you need to grow more food? And how will you thank your neighbors? Buy the needs first, and then if you have any money left over, maybe you can buy something fun. What did you buy? Did you have enough money to buy everything you needed? Did you have extra money to buy the things you wanted? What do you think farmers did if they wanted to buy something that cost more than $1.50? What if they wanted a car? In 1919, a car cost $295. You could not pay for a car in eggs. Farmers would save their money to buy expensive things. People still do that today. Do you save your money to buy special things? What would you buy if you had saved up $295? Think about it. Maybe ask an adult what they have saved up money for. Might be a car, it might be a special vacation, it might be something surprising. The end. Thank you for paying attention and for listening. If you have any questions, you can email the museum. Otherwise, have a very good day.